Welcome back to my experience here in Mythic Plus on retail. If you guys don't know, I used to do pretty high keys back in the day, in BFA days. My name was actually Orange on the Raider IO. So yeah, looking forward to actually do this efficiently and getting to the higher keys and explain my journey. So this is way later. This is the latest dungeon I did in real time. So you can see that I'm decently far. But this is not what the video is. We're going to show how we grind all the way up to hopefully Orange name again. Okay, the first key we actually did on the next day is Throne of the Tides, level 4. This is my key. We 2-star or +2 the Atal Desar. I don't know how we didn't +3 it, but we 2+'d it. Oh yeah, because one person left in the previous one. Now I remember. And yeah, so this is my key that we're doing right now, which is a +4. And I remember this. I think this dungeon was in Wrath of the Lich King, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's how old this dungeon is, actually. A lot has changed since then, but I do remember this dungeon, to be quite honest. The first boss actually went pretty smooth sailing. This was a pretty fun key, to be honest. No mistakes so far, and, you know, just pumping the buttons. Also, the bongo cat in the bottom left, unfortunately, my current bongo cat was overlaying it, so you guys didn't see it. But yeah, now I know that I should remove my own, and you guys can see how I play the game. The second boss was a little chaotic. There's no way for me to get to my team. And then you can see also we pulled the ads on the left side. The guy instantly died, and if the DPS is dead, and no one has aggro or attacked the ads, guess who they attack afterwards? They go for the healer. So I'm gonna LOS here because the ads is already aggroed, and I just want these guys to please look. I have aggro, like please. I'm in combat. So I'm doing my sprint tactic over here. Might get hit by this. Yeah, I did. But I'm just trying to get people in combat because I think it's faster to just kill the ads. Oh, I got someone else in combat. There we go. We can't click on it because we're in combat. It's a hunter. Like, my whole point was to get people in combat so we can actually just kill the ads. It takes 10 seconds max. Just kill the ads and get it over with, you know? But yeah, so finally that happened, and we can continue on. Still at smooth sailing here on the third boss. Pretty much no issues here. All you have to do is cleanse whoever gets a debuff. You can see multiple people is having the debuff. Also the LOS part, I didn't really think I did it in time. No, I think I got it. Not a big deal, guys. It's still only like a +4, so it doesn't really matter. So this will be our second death over here. This is just over pulling. But I do understand like how it works because these little ads keep spawning. And you need to kill the big guys. You can just see people instantly exploding. So this, I don't know if we made a mistake or anything like that. I don't think we did. Maybe some AoE damage is hitting us or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's really unfortunate that that death is a thing. Don't pull the extra ads. But yeah, I think we've got a few more deaths on our way to the final boss. But other than that, I think we're okay. At the double pull here, right before the gate, I think went a lot easier than I thought it would. No one got even low. I was on top of the hills this time. You know, still learning how to play the class, so... And yeah, to be honest, I don't think this boss really did anything. It was fairly easy. It was funny how little my efflorescence circle is, to be honest. And there we go. We got a +3 on a +4 key. Throne of the Tides done. We got 83 extra score, and I still don't have the add-on to show who got what gear. So yeah, soon that add-on will be showing its face. On to the next one. So the next key is still mine. So now that we finished Tides, now we're doing Rise again. This will be my second attempt doing it, because the first time we did it was a +6, and we failed it. Now we're doing a level 7 key. And, you know, it's different people, so maybe they will be better at kicking and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But jumping into the deep water, I haven't done all keys yet at +2. So, you know, maybe I'm biting off more than I could chew, but let's have a look. So unfortunately, we did have one death here, and it was the hunter. I'm not too sure what he did wrong. Maybe it was a frontal. Oh, that's some AoE explosions. No, it's just me. That's my fault for not being on top of the heals. That's 100% my fault. I don't think that's a mechanic you can dodge or anything like that. It seems that you have to heal through it. So my healing is absolutely trash with this build. I'm thinking that Reju is actually a lot stronger than it is, but it's not. It's pretty bad. But at the moment, it's like, you know, I think it's God tier in my eyes still. So our build will change eventually. So here comes our next death. I'm fairly certain it's my fault this. I don't know if it's a tank or the DPS. He went absolutely ballistic and somehow got aggro, I think. And I had to choose between two people who needs to get healed. It's unfortunate though. I chose poorly, I guess. But it's okay. Get a res there, and that's it. So this boss fight, I still don't know where to go. Like, I know it's Chromie, but like, you have to choose one of like 4 images or 5 images. I don't know where to go. So I just follow the people. Like if someone finds it, I don't know what we're looking for. So if someone could just tell me in the comment section, that would be great. And it seems like even though you group up, you need to be behind the Chromie, not on top of it, but behind Chromie. So yeah, that is my bad, but it's a learning curve for me still. I know we're looking for something, I just don't know what. And that's this fight pretty much. The eyeballs, I don't know if I figured out on this dungeon, because I'm being followed now. I remember I did figure it out soon. Oh, that was close. Yeah, dude, I suck at this game. Let's be honest here. Oh my goodness, dude. But it's okay. We know now what to do with this mechanic. It's just kind of sad. There we go. We found it to stop. We didn't even go through the circle with it. We let them walk into each other. You see, I think that's where I realized, okay, now I know how it works. That's kind of like crazy, isn't it? It took me so long, dude. So again, another section that's pretty hard is close to the final boss. I don't know. Yeah, it's my fault. There's no heals on the Demon Hunter. And I'm starting to heal way too late. So yeah, this is definitely my fault for not being on top of the heals. I don't even use my defensive. That's crazy. I mean, I'm still new to the game, bro. How do I heal this? Nice. And here we go. We got the final boss over here, Chrono Lord. So these balls drop when they do AoE damage. Unfortunately, you can't stop the balls from dropping. They will drop regardless. However, you can delay the time between the balls dropping. So normally what you would do is you will have one person stay inside the ball and another person who got it run away instantly. So the balls will be not hitting at the same time. It seems that we also have ads here. I don't know if it's from the boss or not. I haven't seen them yet here. But I am for some reason looking at the ground while healing. So don't judge me too much. But I think no one died here, to be honest. By the way, if you guys are also a healer here for Restoration Druids, please keep in mind that regrowth is a lot better than rejuvenation. So just keep that in mind. Regrowth should be your main overtime ability. And then you should also pop quite a lot of life blooms if possible. That's your That's your main thing. And then obviously the efflorescence needs to be up at all times. Other than that, we got a smooth sailing boss here. And I think we did well. And that should be the key done. Ooh, we got a cinematic to watch there. For me, is pretty awesome though, to be honest. But let's just continue on here. It doesn't show how much score we got. Oh, it did. 100 plus 118 score for this keystone. Pretty happy about it. We did our first +7. And I think we had our first affix as well. You can get up to 3 affixes. The third one actually hits at level at rank 15. Which I've only done one of so far in real time. So let us get to the next key. The next key we did was Dark Art Thicket, +5, level 5. And we overpulled here by a lot. I don't know if it was me or if it was someone else, because like I get instant aggro after something gets pulled. The reason being is because the tank died. Yeah, we pulled 2 separate packs. And you like the 2 packs, you only want to pull one of them. So I really do hate the pathing of this dungeon because it is really, really difficult to run it perfectly. And I don't think you should rely on random people to make this run anyway. So I would just say, like, if I was a tag, I would just pull that every time. There's no need to have it up. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So unfortunately, we have another wipe here. At the exact same spot because we did pull it again. So it's really looking pretty dire, pretty bad. And me just casting regrowth the whole time is not gonna help our team here. But yeah, I did make some weak auras and some timely wins with my cooldowns up, so I can actually heal a lot better. You can see right now the hunter is taking a lot of damage. I don't even have a single overtime on him. It's so bad. Like I played so bad at the start. But yeah, as you play the game, you improve a bit more. It becomes easier. And yeah, we pulled the double. Oh, what? They're to start here now? That's crazy. But yeah, like it was just chaotic, dude. So we finally got to the next boss here. And I don't know how, but it jumped to the Demon Hunter, even though I'm the furthest target away. I should be way further away, by the way. But yeah, our Demon Hunter got one shot. And I still don't understand like how it works. Like, how does it one-shot someone? But I did do some research of this boss in between. And it did say that if you get jumped as a druid, all you have to do is switch to the bear form. I think it's afterwards to lose the debuff. You see there, it puts a debuff on you. The debuff like instantly disappeared, I think, on me. But yeah, so next time I'll just be a little bit further away and it should be that mechanic under control. No one should die from it though. So fortunately, it seems that we have another death here. So far we have 13, so this will be our 14th death. It looks like it is the Demon Hunter just standing in the mushrooms that got him insta-killed. Very unfortunate though. Rise? I can't. Oh, you mean release? Yeah. I think we have no... Yeah, we have no B-res, as you can see at the bottom left corner. Next boss, pretty smooth sailing. I still don't know the mechanic, to be honest. I know someone gets picked up, someone gets thrown, then it spawns the roots. And I remember something about you stand in the roots and just get rooted. Because it will spawn ads if you don't. But maybe in lower keys, you could just ignore it. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's a mechanic I'll learn again later. I can't remember, to be honest. So there's 2 bosses remaining, and we still have to get some percentage. So the ads between these 2 bosses is pretty difficult, but we actually just cleared it so easily. And now we're on the dragon boss. Pretty straightforward. The boss will push you back into the eggs. The eggs will spawn harpies, or not harpies, but little dragons. They are pretty hard to kill at higher keys. So your job is to just avoid those eggs. Don't get pushed into it, and you'll be fine. And obviously the final boss, also a walk in the park. No deaths, nothing there. So we had a rough start, but that's pretty much it. We got plus 90 points from this. I'm hovering over here to figure out what the lure area is. It keeps popping up. So at the end, I was just like downloading something that will just change it so that it will not show up anymore. It will still be there, but it won't show up on my screen. So guys, if you don't know, at this point, I'm just farming IO. It's the only thing I can do for the series as well. So I only do something if it's an upgrade worthy for me. So at the moment, we're doing a level 5 or +5 Warcraft manor. And like I mentioned before, I know this dungeon very well. I wouldn't say no, I remember all the mechanics of everything, but I do remember a lot of this dungeon. I did it a lot back in the day. So, you know, nothing too crazy here, but let's look at some mistakes, if there is any. If someone dies, obviously it's a mistake. So me using Aloe S here to my benefit because I saw I got pumped a little bit from the ads. I need to cleanse faster. I don't know why I haven't cleansed yet, so that is just my bad. To be quite honest, the first boss went smooth sailing. There was no issues, no deaths, and everything know what to do here, so it's pretty good. So yeah, boss 2 also, fairly easy, no issues. Okay, so I think the ads got pulled on top of the boss. It was fairly difficult to actually keep up. The tank actually moved away from the boss, and it did so much AoE damage. I will have to heal it up, so I was like, dude, that's the reason why we took this most damage, so I'm gonna just stay on the boss. Hopefully it does auto-attack me, hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, the tank always have to be on top of the boss, so if the boss doesn't melee, it does an insane AoE damage. So still no death here. That is extremely surprising. But yeah, that is crazy. And this is also the first time ever playing this character that I feel like I need to drink. Yeah, so running a little bit lower mana. Dude, it's just like we are sailing through this dungeon. Like, even though we're making a lot of mistakes, there is no issues here so far. Not a single death. Crazy. Hey, this might be my first key that we did without a single death, to be quite honest. So pretty happy about that. We got a +22 score here on our radio.io. And we're still pumping. That's pretty nice. I don't think we got any loot though. I did look what other people got and see if there's any upgrades for me that they might not need. But anyway, let's get into the new one. Or next one. So again, got into another key here. Throne of the Tides again, which we did earlier today. Earlier on this on the video. But now it's a +7. I think the previous one was a +4. So obviously it's a little bit more difficult, and let's see if this one will go smooth also. Someone's running really close to death, to be honest. But it is the first pull, and the first pull is always a little bit harder than the rest of the run, I would say. But we'll see. I'm trying to find like cool stuff that we made mistakes and stuff, you know, so that we can actually make the content about it. But we just, dude, like, I don't understand. We just went through this dungeon without any issues whatsoever. This is the first boss here. No mistakes thus far. I do think I made a mistake somewhere, but we'll find it for you guys. I feel like this is the closest place to call mistakes. Because I think we overpulled here, but we still don't have a single death. After all these ads, like, dude, I'm trying to find a mistake. We do not have a mistake this far. Mistake equals death, by the way, majority of the time on higher keys. But yeah, I haven't seen anything yet that we could call a mistake, something I could learn from. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but like, I think we just had like a pretty solid group. I was on top of the heels with this one. That's crazy. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. We are becoming better now as a healer, slowly but surely. Oh, okay, there's our first death. I think I tried to B-res, but it released too fast. Pretty exciting stuff, man. So you have one death, unfortunately, but I think if we all just use a defensive here, you don't even have to heal. So, and people need to understand that these things does more damage than the boss itself. So as long as you're not the tank, you should pop a defensive, I would say. And yeah, the final boss was just smooth sailing, no issues here. And we got a plus 38 score. Nice. Not bad at all. So we are definitely upgrading, becoming better, I would say, becoming more efficient. And yeah, our IO is already looking very, very good. I think my total score now is 558 or 553. I don't think it's green still, but we are getting there slowly but surely. The next key I got invited for was a Black Rook hold +5, and I'm just trying to heal this because, like, for some reason it feels like people are taking damage, like left, right, and center. I still don't have too many heals up on the guy on the left side. I'm trying to LOS here because I don't know where this damage is coming from. I don't see anything on me. I also don't see a debuff that I could cleanse. So I'm not too sure what it is. So I try to LOS there. I still don't know what it is that killed me, to be honest. But I think the better thing to do is to not care if your HP reaches a certain amount of HP. You should just use a defensive. That's how it works. But we are going to get better at that yet. For now, we are on top of the heals as good as we possibly can be. So that is already a huge improvement from before. We got pretty far already, I know. I'm skipping a lot, but like I'm looking for mistakes, something I can talk about, something I can make content of. We do a lot of keys per day, so I don't really want to show every single key we do up until death, but or up until... I want to show as many keys as possible, but I don't want to show every moment in the keys. So I did stop the boulders from coming down. Unfortunately, someone else died. That was not my mistake, though. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that druids are pretty good at stopping the boulders from coming down. The tank run up here. Normally you would grab only the first two and kill them, but the tank decided to, you know what, 2 is not enough. Let's go for all 4 of them at the same time. And to be quite honest, I can't remember exactly what these dudes do, but I do remember you should not pull all of them without like coordination on cooldowns. So I'm like trying to heal here with my defensives also on him. But the problem is I think I'm also too close to the ads. And what end up happening is every time you kill a little dude, they grow and become stronger. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it's like you don't want to kill the little dudes by them, but you also have to kill them in order to prevent some damage. You see, I almost got one-shotted there. That is the cool transmog here that I remember talking about. What is this transmog here from this guy? It looks so cool though, the warlock. Where can I get this transmog for myself? It looks so nice though. It looks like a fighter, a monk, like the perfect monk set that you can get. It's crazy cool. And then other than that wipe, we did a pretty good job, I would say. There was only 2 deaths other than that wipe. That was not my mistake. So I think overall we did great. And we got an item there. I think I still use that item. It's a trinket. No, I don't use it anymore. I got a new one. One that gives me crit. But yeah, we did very well so far. I didn't check how much our score was or how much our score went up by. Let's have a look here. It didn't say it. It's because I'm hovering the mouse over. So we got plus 90 score there, 643 total now. Pretty good stuff. 643. Our name, I don't think it's still green yet, but we are getting closer to that. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, guys, we can actually end this episode here. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that like, subscribe if you're new. I'm not looking forward to see you guys in the next one. Love you, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, have a great time.